Hi again. Yeah, we're back at this commercial type job, and yeah, it's Laura's birthday today. So happy birthday, Laura! And it's a big one.
No, it's not.
What is it, Laura?
My 30th?
Or 21st?
21st, that's the one.
40. She's 40. Aren't you? Getting old now.
Kids.
So I bought a few little prezzies. There's a bigger present coming, but where are they?
Just little snacks.
Some little snacks. We know the shop. We've got some
Pastries.
We've already eaten some pastries.
My favourite nerds. Well, they're really
Nerds. That's the American section. Chewy nerds they are. They're rainbow nerds, and where are the other things?
Red vines.
Yeah, like the sort of lacy, thick lace type things. So yeah, so I've treated her, but we're having to work because we've got a bit of a backlog and we've got people coming back off holiday and all that, and we've got to get hedges done. Yeah, just before we on to this job, this is one that I do just once a year, cut the hedges and yeah, do the boxes, a bit of topiary. Apologise if there's a bit of wind noise, the wind's got up a bit. I do the front hedge, you can see all the ones I've done. That one all around there, not the easiest one to do because I've got to go out on the road, but along there, a bit of topiary on that one. The U down there. I tripped over one. I've got many ornaments around here. And up here, Laura.
Like an ornament.
One day after her birthday now. That one is well up to there. Got on the roof of the shed there to cut that bit, but the shed roof is getting weaker. So I've done that. Yeah, do all that up there. The bank is very messy in there. They've just all sorts in there. Just got to do the best I can. But yeah, just trim that back down there. And there's the one down there. There's a vehicle coming up here now, but I'll just quickly show you that. So yeah, that one's done along the road. It's the worst one, ready to do because of the traffic. That one, big domey bit. It's a very busy garden with stuff in the way. It looks like an orchard there, but you've got to try and get round that. It's a bit of a pain, but we just cut around this little triangle bit. That bit just left for wild. Lovely view out there. And then that one along there, and that's it, but they take a while.
He's promised to take me away at some point soon.
I have actually booked something, but she doesn't know when yet. So yeah, that's part of it later on. So he escaped away for a couple of days or a couple of nights. It's not that far away actually, so it's all right. But yeah, works. Just getting me down because it's non-stop. The stuff, I'm looking at the hedges in front of me and they're growing so quick. I'm trying to get around this property. It's a lot of hedge cutting. It's more than, you need two people on hedge cutters really, but then you need someone clearing up as well. It's really a 3-person job. But yeah, they keep growing so much. The ones I've already done the week before, and I'm coming weak at the moment, it still doesn't make much difference.
You're still not caught up with the ones that you haven't cut.
No. Then they've hit me today with there's another property, another sort of business at the back, and they want all trees where they drive around to the car park cut back at the side, just for a hedge cutter, you know, only as high as I can reach. So I've had to do that this morning, so I'm even not getting on with any of the main bits today. I planned to do at the front today. Well, that's all gone out the window, that is now. It's gonna have to go next time because I need a whole session out there. So we've nearly done over there, the tree bits. So the next, what I'm going to do today is the little pathways and all that, and the hedging is just growing over.
It's the brambles,
and brambles. I've got to trim them up, and there's weeds growing along the side.
But we can't make too much mess because we've run out of bins.
Yeah, with 9 bins, and they're all totally full. I can see ivy growing on the wall. That's going to have to wait. Some of it might be for someone else because I'm pretty sure we're going to finish this job at the end of the year because it's gone out to tender. But we got asked the other day at the other property we do for them, have we lost a job? And they sort of said, well, why don't they keep you on? Well, I thought it's out of our hands. We can't do nothing. I tried just to keep these two, but they want to tender out to the geographical area, which is about sort of 40, 50, well, probably about 40 miles the other way. So I can't do all that. I've got too much of my own private stuff and other stuff to do.
Give
So
up too much.
yeah, I would have to get more people in if I did it, and I don't want to do that. I don't employ people. It's just, I could just see it be a total headache. Some people think it's a great idea. In my opinion, you keep small, or you really go mad and try and get really big. I'm not sure there's much middle ground. I think it's, you know, if you hire a couple of people, yeah, it might be all right. Might be all right, one or two, I suppose. You're still pretty small then. You start going into it and employing, say, 5 people. It's starting to, you've got to keep finding them work, and it's okay sort of pick and choose and say, oh, you can work when I got work, or, you know, how would I have to lay you off? And winter,
more paperwork,
yeah.
it's more safety issues.
And also people ain't going to bother hanging around, are they? They ain't going to hang around if you haven't got a lot of work in winter. They ain't going to say, oh yeah, I'll just sit at home. They need the X amount of money for their rent, mortgage or whatever, and shopping and bills and all that, and they're not going to wait around, are they? So
well, you wouldn't do it, so why would you expect anyone else to do it?
Yeah, so you know, you can't, you've got to employ them, and you know you've got enough work really all the way through. Otherwise you're just going to be sort of using them. People are going to get fed up with you. Word's going to get around as well that you go like that. I know sometimes you would have to lay people off. Things do go downhill, but you know, the same people, if you get a good worker, you're going to want to try and keep them. So I think that's the way I would do it anyway. So yeah, I'm not going that route, especially not with gardening. I just see a total headache. They're going to have to have their own van, they have to have the tools, things break down, I can repair them myself. Some usually at work on site or whatever, other people can't. Yep, total headache, I reckon it would be. So yeah, I'm certainly not going that way. I prefer to just earn less and do less jobs. I prefer to do that than take people on. And if it was a family member, you know, which you know,
I think I know how you'd prefer to do it is get a load more girlfriends.
Yeah.
So at home you have a lot of girlfriends, and at work you have a lot of girlfriends.
Oh yeah, that'd be brilliant, wouldn't it? Can we do that?
No, we can't.
Oh. Yep, so it looks like it's just going to be us two. Yeah, it is pretty hard going at the moment. My arm is hurting, my shoulder's hurting, my wrist is hurting, and yeah, it's just...
And you said I'm old.
Well, you're younger than me. You should be doing more of the hedge cone work. I've got to go and do this other job later. That's a load of hedge cone. I did 3 hours of it yesterday to get on top. I'd already been paid for that as well in advance, so but now I'll be in money now when he gets back. That's how he does. He goes on holiday for 2 weeks and we do it while he's away, and he pays half and then pays the other half when we get back. But quite a lot of hedging, but I did get through it pretty quick actually, so I'm getting there. 2 more hours, I should be well on my way. It's probably about 7-hour job total. I don't want it to be no longer than that, so about 3 hours into it. A couple more hours, I should have the hedges more or less done, and then it's just a bit tidying up. So
grass cutting and watering
yeah,
the plants.
That's I'll probably just do that just before he's back.
Not
yeah,
the watering the plants.
No, the grass and just finish it off just to make it look neat and tidy. But yeah, but it is hard going. It is really tiring at the moment. So yeah, I sort of leave the video there. We've just had our meal there as well. And yeah, but it's nice when I had it in my mind today to come down and do out the front of the building. It's some just light hedge cutting with the Husqvarna Pro battery.
Especially as it plays on your mind if you drive past, you see.
Yeah, and I ain't going to get around the front today. There's no chance. So back next week again. This is meant to be sort of fortnightly, but then again, it does become weekly in the summer. Then in the winter, not so much. I just counted. We do 26 sessions. Got 11 left. So. For the next couple of weeks I've got to come, so that's going to be up to 9 sessions left. So once you get to sort of September, October,
slows down.
I can do it fortnightly then, and then when it at the end, if all the leaves and that ain't cleared up and someone else takes it on after Christmas, because that's when we're supposed to end, that's over to them then. As long as I've got it in a half decent state, that's okay. Because we never took it on when it was perfect, but I'd like to keep the hedges all sort of cut and nice. And probably because we've like had the one today, they've asked us to do something different, which was never sort of in the job description. I could probably do an extra one anyway if need be, so I'll just have to clear it with the area manager, but I'm sure they'd do that. And yeah, we'll just see where it goes, and I'll just, when I finish here, final thing will be I'll go in and see her and just say, if you get in a muddle, we can talk again, because I don't mind coming down here, because what they do, I'll just finish the video in a minute, but what happened last time, we did this one, and all the rest got to a property maintenance company. Well, they ain't gardeners, and they were taking on the gardening as well, and you know, people were doing it, like repair windows or doors or painting or whatever, and they were doing the gardening, and they, you know, they're not gardeners, you know. So
also, I think whenever something gets broken, they want to spend their time doing that rather than doing the gardening.
Yeah, they get pulled off of it. So whether it goes that way again, if there's lots of people quoting, we're probably going in fairly cheap as well. So don't know. Not really bothered. It's not my department.
We've done all we can do.
Yep, done all. I've written to the woman that used to be area manager, because she's even higher now. She said she couldn't do nothing, and I've spoke to him down here and that as well. So yeah, it's out of our hands, and it's someone else, I would imagine, has got it now. But
we just haven't been told.
But we won't know, because we'll just finish. I plan to finish probably a couple of weeks before Christmas. I'm not going to don't want to come back here between Christmas and New Year, because it ends at the end of the year. So I'll get my last one in mid-December, and that'll be it. My last visit. But we had it 6 years, and it was only meant to be 3 weeks, so can't complain. And actually, it's had add-on jobs. All I did was advertise. I might have said before, all I did was advertise a lawnmower on Facebook. I got contact, and I just thought it was a normal private house. I come down here, look down here. I was aware of the sort of the property when I got there, but I never imagined it was here. And 3 weeks we're meant to, until 3 weeks or 3 months. I don't know. It wasn't for long anyway, because they were going to get a caretaker in to do the cleaning and the garden and all that. And that never happened. And 6 years later, we're actually still here. Yeah, it's been good. But the thing is, the other ones I've took on this year were given to me from the woman who used to work here, and she moved jobs. So for advertising one mower, I can't remember what it was. It was probably only a cheap £70 mower or something, who's got me this for 6 years, and I've had the other one, well, it will be getting up to a year soon. So yeah, that advert certainly paid off. So yep, that's how it is. So yeah, we'll see. And but the thing is, when asked us to do jobs like the tree bits alongside today, you know, make sure the ones asked especially to be done, I make sure I do a good nice job of it, because it just goes to show you go the extra mile when they ask, and you get it done quick. So that might work in our favour in the future. Who knows? You know, the next people might just make a hash up of it or whatever. We'll see. They might be really professional and brilliant, might do it better than me. Who knows? But at that point, probably have moved on to bigger and better things. So happy birthday, Laura. Should we sing you a little song?
No,
happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Laura. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you very much.
Catch you later. Thanks for watching.